Gotta move in the spirit. 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 Gotta move in the spirit.
Don't want to stay home because they need to learn how to become a woman again. What's up, my brother? How you doing, my brother? Can I ask you a question? How do you feel about the condition of the black man in America, bro?
I mean, I feel like the goal should be, appreciate it. I feel like the goal should be unity, but if it's not unity, then it needs to be just togetherness of...
Hold that.
Say that again?
I'm sorry, brother, to interrupt you. You said unity, and I love that word.
Unity between all races, but if it can't be, then it's like...
So the goal, you think the goal of the black man should be to unite with all races,
so that we could at least in the future be good to where it's no problem. It's like, even though it should have been that from the jump,
right?
We gotta make it to where like we keep ourselves accountable, so that can't nobody ever say that we was hateful and we was this and we was that.
Right.
So that's what
I appreciate the response, but it was a miss.
Okay.
Because we talking about the conditions.
Oh, the conditions.
Because that's the goal. That's the goal, and we can build on that.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about the conditions?
Oh.
And then we're gonna talk about what you just said.
Okay. So
the conditions.
So the conditions. Yeah. Right now, I ain't gonna lie. I think the black man is the conditions better than ever. Because first of all, look at women. They say statistically, most women of most races want a black man. Just they more desirable, just in general too. The condition of a black man. They're looked at as hard working, so they're looked at as more reliable to do certain things based off the history of them getting only certain jobs because of this. So I know the history.
I hear you, bro. You got
I'm trying to word it right. I'm trying to word it right.
Yeah, you got to word it right, bro. But I have.
You put me on the spot.
I got contention with many things you said, but yeah, man. But respectfully and friendly, I think the opposite. I think they don't value us.
Oh, I know they don't. They not the way they're supposed to.
I think they might use us as a sexual tool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not arguing with it. We just chopping it up.
We just chopping it up, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think they take us as sexual tools, bro. Yeah. They see that, yeah, we're strong, man. But they're not here to make sure that... You're right. They're not sure to make sure that we are. How you doing, my sister? Can we get her a flyer? We Hebrew Israelites. We out here reading the Bible, man. We restoring our community. Maybe. But I wanted to plant some seeds. So, and as well, like, I don't think they value us, bro. I think it's like we're being mistreated because, we're not getting killed the way how we got killed in slavery, but we still get beat out here. Yeah. If we're not doing that, our people are dying from being strung out on whatever.
Oh yeah. That they put in.
So those are the physical proofs that I see that make me feel like, you know what? This one right here, brother.
Yeah.
And this is not too long ago.
Pictures like that.
These images not too long ago, bro.
Yeah. You see pictures like
us
that.
Working hard, being home.
No, because I know my history too.
Being burnt up.
Because I know, like, after Reconstruction,
right?
After emancipation, how they had them laws, like where they was getting what was it called? It was called where they was basically making situations where black men could be like arrested and then forced to work. So it's like, oh, now you're a prisoner, so you're working.
That was Jim Crow. That was a horrible act done.
I'm talking about like the 1870s, 80s, right after the Civil War.
So realistically, this is the condition of the so-called black man.
Indentured servitude. That's what I'm saying.
Bro.
Indentured servitude.
Bro, that is a form of slavery.
Yeah.
I have an encyclopedia that I have read, and they taught me that. That is a form of slavery. It's a wicked form of slavery.
Oh yeah, it's manipulation.
Right.
See, it's even worse than what it was before because it went from y'all just doing it, so now y'all know it's illegal now, so y'all gotta stick around and make up stuff.
So now you spoke about basically the goals, our goals about unity, right? Yeah. So in order for us to unite around anybody else, we we gotta deal with self first.
Oh, of course.
It's like me telling my kids that my children are fighting, but I'm gonna tell them go outside and learn how to get along with your neighbors out there before you get along with your brother in the home.
Yeah.
So us
unity first.
we gotta
race.
Psalms 133. Yeah. So let me show you how much wisdom the Heavenly Father gives to the Hebrew Israelites. That He hands down His word to them. Read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 133 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Behold.
Behold. Look at these brothers. Look at these brothers. Everybody friends up, bro. Everybody strapped up with their boots. Read.
How good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
And that's how we dwell, bro. When we go back to where we go, we laugh, we chop it up, and we
No, but I love it because it's positive.
Right.
Because it's progression.
Right.
It's nothing. See, my only thing is like, yeah, obviously it's like we gotta work on self and unity, but it's also there gotta be accountability on the other side.
Yeah. But everything comes in order and steps.
But what I'm saying is, it's like a lot of stuff go unanswered for, get swept under the rug.
Right.
Talked about.
Right.
You know, Beethoven was black. Beethoven.
I've been studying this book so much, it's been a lot of stuff outside of it.
No. Well, I'm just this is something I've personally done research on because I've heard it when I was a child, but I didn't know nothing about it. Because every time I heard about Beethoven, he's a
But that's
European
the musician, and he did what?
The
Piano?
composer, he was a composer, so he wrote the music that like you hear, wrote classical music. Basically, they wrote it and then people play it because they know how to read music.
Right.
So Beethoven, that famous man, he was black. He was a black man that they whitewashed him, like a lot of other
I
stuff.
was just gonna say that, you know what I mean? Even the image of Christ, bro, itself, bro, is wiped the hell out.
Because it says in the Bible,
Let's get
it
that
says his physical description of Jesus in the Bible.
We gonna bust it out.
So my thing is like, for it to say that, how could it be said that he was white? How could it be represented that he's white? And it says in the word, his skin, his hair, all of that.
Let's go through it together as brothers,
Yeah.
and we can go do the 3 strikes and strike that white Christian out. Bro, I wish I had an image of the white stripe. You got one in the, all right, go ahead.
The book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 48.
Bring it out!
And they laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
So these heathen, the rest of the nations, what they did was they went into the scriptures. They figured out what made us such a great nation. You get what I'm saying? They went into our holy scriptures and they manipulated the image of Christ.
Yeah.
Literally. This is what the scriptures are saying. They said, you know what? This guy looks like him. They have at this school, this is crazy. I have seen a Japanese Jesus Christ with a katana, and it blew my mind.
It's humans,
It blew my mind.
humans having to accept a certain thing, they have to kind of turn it into a version that they can accept.
Right.
But that's the craziest part. So, because for me, it's like if we know Jesus where he was born, because it says it in the Bible, we learn about it. You know, it's like Jesus of Nazareth.
Right.
Nazareth is not in Europe. It's not in the Caucasus.
Right.
So, where do we get this white Jesus from?
Where do Jesus Lee come from? I don't know.
I don't know who that
Let's
is.
get Revelations 2. So we're gonna bring out the real understanding. Because the root
A lot of people
word,
don't even want to read Revelation.
the root word is revealed to show.
I know people who talk about the Bible all day, every day, but Revelation come up. They start getting nervous.
Because there's some dark areas in there about America.
About just
There's some dark
about
areas
how we
that if you really read it, you will understand that a lot of this foolishness going on needs to stop. That's what Revelations bring out. That's what Revelations bring out.
Because in the last days, everything gets worse. Until Jesus comes back, everything gets worse.
We chopping it up
And
real
the chosen
good.
ones going
I want to prove
endure.
it to you a little longer after this
No,
that
that's
we
cool. I
are
wanna
in the
hear
last
it.
days.
Here, hold on,
You
let
are
me just check my
stepping
phone. I'm waiting on
in the
somebody
last
right now, but hold on. Yeah, okay, I'm good.
All right, what's your name, by the way?
Nicholas.
Nicholas, you already got our flyer?
Yeah, I got the flyer. I'm gonna be here all night. How long
My
y'all
number
gonna
is
be
on
here?
there, Nicholas.
How long y'all gonna be here?
We're going to be here until a little late. Captain Allah, yeah. Captain Allah, that's me. Perfect. You give me a call, brother. I
got you.
always talk later. But
I want to come back over
Right.
here. I gotta check on something right quick. I'm waiting on somebody, but if y'all gonna be here, I'll double back.
all right, when you double back, we're going to go back to the Revelation. And we're going to keep chopping it up from there, bro.
All right.
You get what I'm saying? All right, Nicholas.
Nah, it's great to meet you. Great to experience.
We your brothers from the lot of Zion. We're right there on Broward Football.
Right there, bro.
Yes, you ever want to come by?
Listen, I got the info, I got the number.
Yes, the QR code.
Yeah. I'm gonna lock in. Yeah, man. I'm trying to get back, not only into the word, but just back right. God, just with my life and how I've been looking
I'm
at
here
it.
to assist you, brother. Whatever I can do, let me know.
In my mind, it's like I love God, but it's like lately the way I've been living, it's like kind of not going against Him, but it's like not the right path I should be going
The
on.
love of God is keeping this commandments, and we can definitely show you how.
Yeah, that's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. I appreciate y'all.
Come back. Come back. All right, hallelujah.
Stay strong, I'm a warrior. Stay strong, I'm a warrior. Stay strong, I'm a warrior.